What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up and break down some Major League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with my Major League Baseball pop-up pod. I did take about a week off or so. I was really focused on the NBA, trying to lock in and laser focus there, but we're back today with the MLB pop-up pod. I appreciate everybody that was asking about it, that wanted this show to come back, and we're back. We got some day baseball today, man. Here on this show, I cook up and break down one single Major League Baseball game every single day. In that game, however, I give you side, total, nerfy, yerfy, couple props, and we get in and out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be talking about my favorite team, the Texas Rangers. This will be the first time we're talking about them on this show this season. They're out on the road facing the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs have dominated this series. They have a 2-0 series lead, looking to go for the sweep today over the Rangers. The Rangers, heading into this series, they were the number one team in the American League, and they didn't do it in the fashion you might have thought they would have. You think of this Rangers team as a dominant offensive team. That was the way they went and won the World Series 2 years ago, was offense. They acquired a couple guys over the offseason that you thought would boost this offense. Guys like Jock Peterson, guys like Jake Berger. But through those first couple games, it wasn't the offense. It was the pitching. Nathan Eovaldi came out with a 99 pitch full game shutout. We saw guys like Male, who's on the mound today, pitch really well early season. DeGrom pitched well early season. The bullpen, which was a major concern last season, pitched really well early season. And that's how the Rangers are winning games. Offense really wasn't showing up. They won, 2-1-0 games back-to-back. They were winning really low-scoring games. Here against the Cubs offense has been hot to start the season. And the Cubs, they have not let the Rangers win this series by pitching or win games in this series by pitching. The Cubs offense has still been hot in this series, as we saw and was evident last night late in that game, as the Cubs came through late in that game and propelled their team to a dominant win. Tonight, though, however, I think this one is going to be the opposite. I think this is going to be a game more like what the Rangers have won this season. I got the Rangers winning this one. I want to attack plus money. I like the under in this baseball game. I think it's going to be extremely low scoring. And I like a nerfy early in this game. So I just rattled off a couple of them to y'all right there. The reason I like the Rangers, again, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. Those are the style games the Rangers have played extremely well in this season. And they've been able to pull out. Here against the Cubs, it hasn't been that style series. It's been a higher scoring series, but Imanaga on the mound for the Cubs. I think the Rangers' bats are going to just continue to be what they've been to start the season, a little inconsistent, a little we got to worry about a little bit. On the other side, Male, he's had a really solid start to his season. I think he has another solid start today. The wind blowing in, it looks like today in Wrigley. I don't think we see a ton of balls leave the yard. It might be one or two. But overall, I think this is going to be a really lower scoring game. I think that favors the Rangers. Those are the style games they've won this season. I want to attack plus money. I like the under. I think both starting pitchers get out of the first inning unscathed. I want to take the nerfy. Prop-wise, we saw Dansby Swanson have a good game yesterday from the plate. I think he has another good game today. I want to take him over his total bases right now. I think it's just 0.5. It's a little juiced, but I think we're just fine there. I wanted to maybe do RBIs, hits, the other one that was 1.5. I'm gonna just pay up for the total bases for Dansby Swanson. I also lean towards Wyatt Langford home run. We saw him hit one yesterday. Young player who I think is going to be one of the best players in baseball here in a couple seasons. He's trending towards that, man. He is of that ilk. I think he might have another one today. I know the wind's blowing in. That does make me nervous, but I think he has the power to even overcome that. Small lean towards him. I can't talk anybody off of looking towards Kyle Tucker. He was the player of the week last week. He's had an amazing start to his season with the Chicago Cubs and no longer with the Astros, playing well. I think he has a good game today. So however you really want to attack him, I think you should be fine. And then Marcus Semien. He's had a pretty rough start to his season. We know he's a vet, though. This is a guy that works through it all. He kind of, what did he do yesterday? He grounded out into He grounded out yesterday, but he scored a run which tied the game late yesterday. That might be the momentum he needs to turn the season around. I kind of like Marcus Semien today over his total bases. I can see him hitting a double up in the gap, something like that for him today, starting to finally catch rhythm. So that's what I like today, ladies and gentlemen. Just rattled off a couple props for y'all today. Nerfy in this baseball game under. I think Imanaga and Male have a slight pitcher's duel early in this one. And then I'm going to attack the plus money with my favorite team, the Texas Rangers. I think they avoid the sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do the damn thing today. Appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.